My name is Adesiji, a senior developer advocate here at Circle. Welcome back. In this video, we'll review the code to retrieve message byte from the logs and fetch the attestation signature. We need both the message byte and the attestation signature to mint and receive funds on the destination chain. Let's take a look at the CCTP on the EVM domain diagram. From the diagram, you can see the token messenger contract sends a message via the message transmitter send message function. After sufficient block confirmations, the Circle off-chain attestation service, IRIS, signs the message. An API consumer queries this attestation and submits it on-chain to the destination domain's message transmitter receive message function. An API consumer queries this attestation and submits it on-chain to the destination domain's message transmitter receive message function. This is the block of code to retrieve message byte from the logs. I'll go through the code line by line so that you can understand what's happening. The first line retrieves the receipt of the USDC bond transaction, which contains details about the transaction, including its logs. The next line that identifies the relevant event topic computes the KECHAK256 hash of the event signature. This hash is used to identify the relevant log entry in the transaction receipts. Now we need to find the log entry. The next line searches through the transaction logs to find the entry that corresponds to the message sent event. After this, the next thing is decoding the message bytes. The next line decodes the data feed of the log entry to extract the message bytes, which are critical for the cross-chain transfer. The last line of the code block hashes the message bytes using KECHAK256, resulting in message hash, which will be used in the next step to fetch the attestation signature. Now it's time to fetch the attestation signature. This step is all about ensuring that our transaction is secure and verified. Remember that at the start of this video, when I mentioned that you need to wait for sufficient block confirmations for the Circle's attestation service to sign the message. Well, this is the required block confirmations. This means that before signing an attestation for a source-chain event, Circle waits for a specified number of on-chain block confirmations to pass to determine finality. In our developer documentation, we have more information about block confirmations, and you can learn the average time that it takes for an attestation to become available after a source chain event, in this case, the bond event. And it also includes the approximate time it takes for the attestation service to observe and sign the source chain event. Now let's review the code line by line. The first line logs a message indicating the start of the process to fetch the attestation signature. The next line defines the attestation response structure and initializes the attestation response object with a status of pending. Moving on, the while loop continuously fetches the attestation signature until the status is complete. It does this by sending a request to the attestation service endpoint using the message hash and then wait for 2 seconds before checking again. This line of code fetches the attestation from the Circle IRIS API endpoint. After, we then pass the JSON response. Lastly, we have a console.log that logs the current status of the attestation. Outside the while loop, with the following line of code, we will fetch the attestation signature from the attestation response and then log a message in the console saying it's obtained and we have it. At the end of the script, you'll notice that there is a TypeScript interface construct called attestation response. This was added to define the type of the response received from the attestation service and to ensure that the service would return an object containing at least a status field and optionally an attestation field when the attestation is complete. That's it for this video. Don't worry if the process is still unclear. In the next video, we're going to mint the USDC on the destination chain. You're going to see all the logs, the attestation status, and also the transaction hash. So make sure you watch that particular video. Thank you for watching, and my name is Blessing.